I'm up.
What time is it? My watch must have stopped.
Last time I looked, it was 10 minutes of 9.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't mean to sleep that late. How long have you been up?
A couple of hours. I don't think I slept very much last night.
Oh, I hope that's not true.
I don't remember falling off. I mean, I woke up when the sun was coming through the window. I got dressed, and I've been thinking.
How are you feeling?
My ribs are killing me. Oh. That's probably why I didn't sleep very well.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just glad the car that hit me wasn't going any faster.
I'm glad that man was able to stop in time.
That was my fault, Emily. I shouldn't have been out in the street. I mean, considering the shape I was in, I'm just glad he didn't decide to sue me.
Oh. This really has been an awful trip for you, hasn't it?
What's awful is that it was so useless, Emily. You know, I've been thinking. Since I don't know where I went when I left here 9 years ago, there's no point in staying.
Does that mean you want to leave?
I've been sitting here thinking about what to do. All I can come up with is to go home. Home. Wherever that is.
It's really very nice of you to stop by and pick these up. I appreciate it. Even though I could have had a messenger send them over.
Oh, don't be silly, please. It's on my way. Besides, I'd never get coffee this good at the paper.
Well, thank you. But I'm not going to let you stay too long. I'm sure you have plenty of very important things to do down at your office.
Well...
Oh, excuse me. I don't know. That phone hasn't stopped ringing these days. Good morning.
Mrs. Scott, it's Mrs. Peabody, the real estate broker.
My, you are an early riser. Good morning.
Well, I thought I'd come over to your house first thing this morning, and it's a good thing I did. Mrs. Scott, I'm sorry to tell you, but your house was broken into last night.
I can't believe it. That's never happened before. It was always so safe out there.
Well, I suppose if a house is vacant long enough, it becomes a kind of target. You really should have installed some kind of burglar alarm system.
Look, I never thought of anything like that. How bad was it? What did they take?
Well, fortunately, I don't think they took anything at all.
What?
Well, I mean, if they were looking for cash or jewelry or valuables of any kind, I mean, they certainly chose the wrong house. I mean, you'd already taken almost everything of value out of the place. And what you didn't take, I picked up yesterday afternoon and shipped to you in Monticello, just as you asked me to do.
Yes, I appreciate that.
There really isn't a thing left in the place, except the furniture, of course, and they obviously didn't have a moving van. I emptied every single drawer and closet.
Yes, I know. Listen, how do you know the place was broken into?
Well, for one thing, the door was open. I could see some broken glass around the entranceway. Listen, do you want me to notify the police?
No, I don't want you to involve the police. It doesn't seem as though there was much damage, and I don't want to deal with the police.
That's up to you, of course.
Yeah, listen, it was probably someone who just needed a place to spend the night, a tramp or a hobo or something like that.
Well, as you know, I listed the property for sale, and today is the first day, and I thought I'd just stay around and see if we get a buyer.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Well, my office is being painted anyway, and since your phone is still working, I really don't mind. Who knows? We may get lucky, sell the house on the first day. Anyway, you take it easy, okay?
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Peabody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Problems out in Oakdale.
Yeah, guess it could have been worse. House was broken into, but they really didn't take anything. There wasn't really anything to take.
Did they do any damage?
No, apparently not. I guess I can consider myself pretty lucky.
Well, an empty house is always an attraction to burglars.
Yeah, well, here's to hoping it isn't empty very long.
Oh, April, are you really sure that you want to sell it? No, I know. I know that the memories right now are very painful for you, but, well, in a few years, you and Julia could use it for weekends or the summer.
No, Nancy. I'll just as soon sell it to people who will enjoy it. I mean, people who can appreciate the house as much as Draper and I did. Just hope they're nice. I won't sell it to them if they're not nice.
Okay. Well, you can afford to be selective.
Yeah. You want some more coffee?
Yeah, I'd love something. And then I have to leave.
Oh.
It's really funny.
What is?
Well, the day before your house is up for sale, somebody breaks into it.
Please don't start that again. Told you the house was empty. So was every closet and every drawer, stark naked. I'm sure your friend April knows what you have in mind.
Don't be ridiculous.
In all likelihood, that letter you want so badly is locked up in a safety deposit vault at some bank.
No, it isn't. I've already talked to April about the letter. She didn't give any indication that it was among her valuables. It's only valuable to me.
Correction. It's more valuable to your husband.
That's why I have to get it back.
Not if he gets it first.
He's probably already asked her for it. That's why he's being so nice to April. Thinks he can wheedle it out of her.
He'll probably succeed.
He doesn't have it. I have to get that letter and tear it into a million pieces. I can't make my move until then.
What move?
I think it might be a little easier if Jamie and I move out of town.
I wouldn't like that, Raven.
You could come with me?
Surely there must be something more to keep you in this town than a damned letter. And I can't come with you. I have the unicorn to take care of. It opens in a few days.
It's very important to you, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, this is very important to me, too.
Raven, there is something more important to me than that unicorn. You know something? Sometimes your lips are like ice.
Are you sure you're up to traveling?
I'm fine, I'm fine.
You know, that doctor at the hospital did say you really ought to take it easy for a while.
Take it easy and do what? You sit around here and pay $50 a day?
The money is not important.
Your father only gave you $300. The way it is now, we're barely going to have enough money to pay the bill. Besides, I don't like the idea of you nursing me.
You're not forcing me, you know.
You did enough of that back at your place, but there you had your father and Molly to help. No. Well, the only logical thing to do is to go back.
Well, if you're sure that's what you want to do.
What good will it do to stay here? We found what we were looking for, didn't we? Learned all about my career in Monticello.
Hey, please don't be unhappy about that. I swear to you, the detective told me that you didn't do anything seriously wrong. All right, you were arrested a few times, but you were never convicted.
Anybody that's arrested that many times is an habitual criminal. I mean, just because they didn't get an indictment doesn't mean that I'm innocent.
I didn't say anything about an indictment.
An indictment comes before a trial. It just means the police didn't have enough evidence to bring the case to court.
Well, you were never in prison.
Not in Monticello, because I left. But where did I go, Emily? What did I do? We're never going to find out now.
Look, it'll all come back to you at some point. I'm sure it will. But you got to stop worrying about the past. You have your future to consider.
Yeah, and I have been considering it. And I know what I don't want to do.
What's that?
I don't want to sponge off of your father for the rest of my life. He can't afford to have a non-paying boarder around.
My father doesn't think of you as a boarder. He thinks of you as a son-in-law.
But I'm a sponge just the same, and he's not a wealthy man.
You're right there. Especially since his illness, he's been taking in fewer patients. My father's one of those doctors who's not very good at collecting fees.
You both would have been a lot better off if I had never come back.
Don't you ever say that. You've brought more happiness to that house than there's been in 10 years. And I'm happier than I've ever been. And when I'm happy, Daddy's happy.
But he's going to change his mind about that. No, I've been thinking, and I have to get a job.
Of course, when your strength comes back.
Yeah, but what do I do, Emily? I mean, I don't have a skill. I don't have a trade. I mean, if I do, I don't remember it. My resume is going to be a blank sheet of paper.
Look, will you stop worrying about it? There is nothing we can do about it now anyway. So why don't we just pack up and leave?
I'm sorry. You know, I was reading somewhere that Misery these days just doesn't love company. It insists on it.
You know I love you, Kirk. And I hope someday that you're going to learn to love me, too, the way you used to. And then we're going to be able to handle anything. Anything at all.
Emily, come on, you almost ready?
Yeah, I think so. Oh. Look what I found, a little stuffed animal.
It's not mine.
No, it's brand new. It's even got a price tag on it. That officer said the people who were here before us had a baby. I'll bet it's theirs. Well, what should we do with it? Leave it at the front desk?
I don't think they're going to come back for it.
Yeah, you're probably right. Just sit there at the desk getting all dusty and lonesome. Oh, no, you don't. I'll take those. You take it. Okay.
I'm real glad you stopped by this morning. It's a way, it kind of made my day.
I thank you very much. My pleasure. Mike and I will try to get over again soon. As a matter of fact, maybe if you feel like getting away for a while, some evening you'll come over for dinner?
Oh, I'd love it. Just as soon as I feel comfortable with the idea of leaving Julia with a stranger. Oh, I'm sorry. Do I sound like an over-anxious mother?
No, you don't sound like an over-anxious mother. In fact, I think you're quite wonderful with the baby.
Thank you. So do I. I don't know. I love her a lot. She's so easy. I just hope I don't spoil her.
I don't think that you'll be spoiling her. You can't spoil a baby with too much loving.
It's funny, Miles said something like that to me the other day. Something about the smaller they are, the more love they need. I guess he's a bit of an authority. He's been a real good father to Adam. Adam really adores him.
Yeah. By the way, did you know that Miles is doing me a big favor right now?
No, what?
Well, he's giving my nephew Kelly a chance to break into show business. Slight exaggeration. I told you that Kelly's a puppeteer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, thanks to your brother, Kelly is over at Monticello General, putting on a performance in the children's ward.
The show is about to begin. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I didn't hear you. What?
Yes.
Okay, let's, you are about to meet the famous Poco puppets. Let's give them a big hand. Huh? Oh, you're on, Kelly. It's a tough crowd.
Okay, Doctor. The funny thing is, I'm nervous.
Oh, no. Regulate. Okay, another big hand. The Poco puppets.
Hi, boys and girls. My name is Kelly McGrath, and I brought a few of my friends with me today, and they're real shy, so you're going to have to give them some real special attention. Now, if you're all set, I'm going to crawl in this little house back here and tell them you're ready to see them, okay?
Okay.
There he is. Well, hello, everybody.
Hello.
I'm Wally the Walrus. You feeling better?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, today I'm going to tell you the story about the princess who never smiled. And I'll introduce the princess. Are you ready, princess? Okay. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young princess. You can come up now, princess. You have to say hello to the princess.
Hi. Hello.
And this princess was very sad. She never smiled. And so her daddy, the king, made a contest, and whoever could make her laugh would become the king and marry her. And you can tell him the rest.
Oh, well, the first contestant is ready, and I hope he can make me laugh. Hey, nanny, no. Hey, nanny, no. Hiya, princess. Hey, did you hear the one about the little troubadour who tried to make the prince... I don't like jokes. Oh, you don't like jokes. Well, I have just the thing for you, my dear, right down here. Oh, this is going to make you laugh. Here, now, come over here, princess, and take a look inside. What do you see? I don't see anything. Very good. Now help me turn it over. That's it. Now, I've got to say some magic words. I don't know any magic words. Anybody out there know some magic words?
Yeah. Presto change.
Oh, that's a good one. We'll try that. Here we go. Presto changeo. Flowers! Oh, that was good. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. But it's not very funny. No, it's not very funny. You're right. Well, I tell you what, Princess, I have something really much more interesting back here. Oh, you're going to love this. Here. Now, here, take a look. This is my magic box. And I want you to take a look in the box. Now, is there anything in the box? No, there's nothing in the box. Okay, now we have to turn the box over. That's it. Okay, now we need another magic word, a different one. Anybody have it? Oh, that's a good one. That's a powerful word. Here we go. Abracadabra. Look what we have. Why, here's a handkerchief. And another one. And another one still. Oh, every color of the rainbow. Oh, they're beautiful, but when do they stop? Well, I never know. It depends how much magic I use. That was a very strong magic word. Oh, here's another one. Oh, dear, another one still. Well, I hope it stops soon. I've got to get to lunch. Oh, well, there's another one, and one after that. Oh, there, that's the end of it. Oh, very, very, very good. Oh, thank you very much. But it wasn't very funny. Oh, dear. Oh, Princess, you cut me to the quick. I've got one more thing to show you. Now, this'll really make you laugh. Here it is. Help me up over here. Now, I'm going to do a puppet show for you. Oh, I don't like puppet shows. Oh, you're going to like this puppet show. Now, you sit down and be a good girl, and I will go down and start the puppet show. Here we go.
April, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine, Miles. Nancy Carr just left here a little while ago. She said you're doing something in the children's ward today?
Well, I'm not doing much. Her nephew is putting on a puppet show. He's very good, too. I wish I could see the whole thing, but I have some patients to see, and I have my sister to call.
You didn't have to bother.
Well, I talked to Nicole, and she said you didn't sound so good today.
Oh, well, no, it's just that I didn't sleep all that well last night. It wasn't Julia or anything. She's just a little lamb. I just did a lot of dreaming.
Oh, I see.
Oh, Miles, look, they're not bad dreams. They're not nightmares. And to tell you the truth, I can't even tell you what exactly I dreamt of. It's just that Draper's in all of them. I woke up several times in the middle of the night, and I felt as if he were really near me, very close to me. I feel that right now, too. But I'll tell you something strange. I'm not letting the dreams haunt me anymore. Letting myself take comfort from the feeling that he's near me, that he's somehow with me.
What do you think about it?
Nothing.
It's really pretty around here, isn't it? That's one thing that's really nice about Monticello. You don't have to drive very far to be back in the country.
Emily, don't turn here. Don't turn left. Stay straight.
Why?
I don't know. But don't turn. Just keep going straight.
All right.
There's a road sign.
It's probably the name of the town. Kirk, what is it? You look so strange.
There's something about that sign. About the street.
Well, it said Oakdale. Does that remind you of something?
No, I don't know.
Honey, you have to tell me what you're feeling. Does any of this mean anything to you?
I don't know, Emily.
What a lovely house. Did you see it? Had a sign in the front on the lawn for sale. You know what? I'm going to turn this car around. We're going to go back and look at it just for the fun of it.